All right, we don't know how our plays on Tuesday, April 2nd have fared just yet, being that we are recording early evening on the Tuesday, but we are already making plays, looking forward, always looking forward here inside the janitor's closet. We are already here ready for plays on Wednesday, April 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. We got three plays for you, Josh Frey-Sam, Bryce Hunt, obviously. Always with you here. This episode's a little bit different than some other ones that we're going to bring to you guys. Going forward here, we're obviously on the 8-3 run as it stands right now. That could extend all the way up to a 12-3 run, and in which case we should actually be wearing some sunglasses and bringing the brooms out right now, Bryce. But I digress. We will save that for the next episode if it calls for it. But this episode is going to be different in the sense that we actually don't have we have the plays that we like, but we don't necessarily have the odds. So Bryce, I'll let you before we get into the plays, I'll let you kind of just break down how we're actually going to approach this episode with the plays that we're giving the people.
Yeah, we won't drag on it too long, but like Aubrey Graham said, sometimes life forces you to calm down, and the schedule is pretty busy for both of us
That's
tonight.
crazy.
So yeah, we have to. Anyways, long story short, we have to record this video before these lines are out. But we did run the model right when we got home from work today, so that we would have some plays to put out for Wednesday. Obviously, don't want to miss Ace Day with a lot of SP1 and SP2s on the bump for Wednesday. Obviously, the model those are the guys that the model has the most information for, as they are pitching most for most teams. So
Yeah.
that's kind of when the model works the best. And we wanted to get this video out for the good people. You've been showing a lot of support for us, so we wanted to find some time to get some plays out for you guys for Wednesday.
Yeah, and some people are gonna look and be like, "Well, how are you gonna call yourselves professional handicappers? How are you gonna call yourselves handicappers? You know you got the odds for it." Well, hey, wait, we're not professional handicappers. So that brings me to some of our housekeeping, as we always do before we get to the plays here. We are not professional handicappers, ladies and gentlemen. We do not line shop or nothing. Bet 365. All these plays are coming on 365. That is our preferred sports book. Um, and best way to support the fellas before we get into the plays here. As Bryce mentioned, people have been showing us a lot of love, which we love to see it. Please continue to do so. Get those comments up. We're loving the comment sections to start the season here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We love it. And make sure to turn on the notification bell. We cannot harp on that enough. Please and follow us on X at TJC Bets. Turn that notification bell on as well, so you are not missing a single play. We're on an 8-3 run as it stands going into Tuesday night's plays. Could be even better going into Wednesday night. All right, Bryce, we got three plays. Let's get the people in and out of this video. Wednesday, April 3rd, we're starting in Queens, New York at Citi Field, where we got the New York Mets hosting those Detroit Tigers. What do we got?
Yeah, these are two teams we haven't seen yet this year, so kind of nice to be mixing it up in that regard. Tarek Skubal, one of the best in the business, one of the most dominant. Jose Quintana, not so much, but I like the metrics on his changeup and his curveball. Looks like he could maybe have an all right season for the Mets. We'll see how things go over in Queens. The play here is going to be the first five under, so long as it's around that 4 or 5 run area. That's kind of the sweet spot for the model. We don't we don't really want to take 3.5 just based on what the model spit out on us. We don't like that cushion as much. So we're looking at the first five under probably four. If I had to guess, I think it would be four since Quintana's pitching. We could get at that at 4.5 or even five, which would be beautiful. But yeah, this is Tarek Skubal. We're hoping that he's going to coast against a Mets offense that's been scuffling. And this play is really, as I mentioned, going to come down to Quintana. We're hoping that he's good enough to survive a Tigers offense that isn't the best against lefties, and hoping to start our day off with a W over in Queens.
No question. And of course, like you mentioned, if we don't got again, if we get, it is posted at 3.5, we will be sure to post and on X and all that's good stuff, letting you guys know that we are officially pulling the play. So that's another reason why it's important to follow us on X and stuff so you can stay in tune with what exactly we are betting on. We're going over to a series that we've been all over here, Bryce. Houston and hosting the Jays over there in Houston, Texas. We got to play on that one today. We had to play yesterday. What do we got what do we got tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, by the time you folks are seeing this, that play will obviously have finished. We had Houston yesterday, and we're gonna have Houston again. Same thing as yesterday on Tuesday. We're gonna have on Wednesday, Houston first five, either minus 0.0 if they'll let us protect the push. If not, we'll take minus a half. The model has this as Houston winning or up by 3 runs at the end of the fifth inning. Josh, you and I had promised ourselves that we were going to fade Chris Bassett early in the season. We did not do that in his first start against Tampa, and he did give up 4 runs in a losing effort. So
Yeah.
we're kind of just going to have to back it, not because of that reason, but since the model's telling us so. Christian Javier's first start really impressed me. He overachieved in my eyes, but his changeup looked great in his first outing. And I'm really hoping that that's going to continue. So the second play of the day here is going to be Houston's first five line, either at minus 0.0 or minus 0.5.
All right, and then we wrap it up here with our third and final play. We are going to Washington, D.C., where those Nationals are hosting the Pirates in what is game 3 of that series.
This is two really young, really fun teams, probably each 2 years away from potentially sniffing the playoffs. But it's going to be fun to see them kind of compete on the road there. We're going to take Pittsburgh's first five line here, hoping it is at minus a half and not any higher, as that probably will mean it's not a play. But if we can get it at minus 0.0 or minus 0.5, we will be taking the Pittsburgh Pirates first half. We're going to take a shot on Mitch Keller here. I'm not super high on him, but I am on the flip side of that super low on Trevor Williams. At this point, the point we're recording this, the Pirates are 5-0. Good for them. They've obviously played the Marlins and Washington. Not the strongest competition for them to start their year, but that NL Central could be pretty interesting. And these are kind of the games that they're going to have to win, even though it's early in the season. Mitch Keller, I'm hoping he can give us a great start. And Trevor Williams is pretty much just on the Nats roster to eat innings while they wait for that young core that I mentioned to be ready. The model does have the Pirates to win this first 5 innings by 2 runs, and we're going to back that in this case.
Love to see it. We got first 5 inning plays of as usual across the board. We got the Mets and the Tigers. First 5 as low as we like, 4 runs, under 4 runs is the play, and these are all for 1 unit, as we have said in previous plays. Houston Astros first 5 up to minus 0.5, and Pittsburgh Pirates first 5 up to minus 0.5 as well. Once again, if anything changes, we're pulling plays, we're adding plays, we're altering plays in any way, shape, or form. That will be posted on X. So be sure to go follow us there once again at TJC Bets on X. And once again, if you would be so kind to support the fellas with a like, with a comment to let us know that you are tailing the boys, and subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell. Bryce, 3 plays. We are off to a hot start. Let's stay hot, man. And we will be back with the good people in due time, I am sure, in just the next couple of days. And we're going to get that ladder challenge off the ground. We're going to get step 3. We're still working on things like that, so stay tuned, locked in. We got tons of content coming from everybody, so we will see you guys next time. Bryce, let's get out of here.
Let's do it, man.
All right, take care, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.